Every cycle is different, and this particular cycle has been marked by really three distinct things. First is that we've seen very high returns over the past 5 years, in fact, historically high returns over the past 5 years. Second would be the fact that negative EBIT companies, non-earners, if you will, have outperformed for an extended period of time, something we hadn't seen in a very long period. And then finally, that low-quality companies have also helped generate a lot of the returns you've seen in the market, and therefore high-quality small-cap companies are quite cheap. In fact, you could argue are cheap as they have ever been. One of the things we've known over the past several years is that you've seen very high returns, in fact, historically high returns over the past 5 years. And we think that's going to change going forward. As we go back to what we perceive to be a much more normal environment, we think returns are going to normalize going forward. And we think that's good for the active investor. The second unique thing about this particular market cycle is negative EBIT companies that actually have and make no money, have actually outperformed over the past 3 years. It doesn't make sense when you think about it, especially from an active management standpoint. We think that is already beginning to change in the overall market, specifically in the biotechnology sector, which you saw get hit in the latter part of the third quarter of this year. Finally, the odd aspect in this particular cycle has been that low-quality companies have outperformed. People talk about the market being expensive in general. We would tell you that within the small cap space, it's those low quality companies that are driving the valuation in the market today, and that high quality companies represent the largest opportunity for investors within the small cap space. So as investors continue to forget about risk and risk management in general, particularly in the small cap space, that is where your opportunity is today. High quality companies in the small cap space are as cheap as they've ever been.